should be a very entertaining matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Completes it downfield to Pearson. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Purdy throwing here on first. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down throw by Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He makes the catch. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. When they call it, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set. Delta. Hunt. Go.
Back to the air, Herbert. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! You looked at a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Set.
From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right.
Herbert to throw once more. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the 49ers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Tackle made right around the 26. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Purdy on 1st down. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Putting a receiver in motion. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, Purdy to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air again, Purdy. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, in this league, you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
So on 4th down, out comes the son of a punter, Brad Robbins, to boot this away. And this punt will be down right at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He finds Justin. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Herbert, first and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
Get set.
He'll work against the blitz. Completed to his running back. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. We've set it down from 37. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
We put a receiver in motion left. Purdy throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Shoves him off. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Chargers nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's across midfield.
Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's second and 1.
Brings up second.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Set. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Etienne gets it on the draw. Escapes the defender. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Set.
Going right this time with Hampton. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the 49ers are going to have him after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
That's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Pretty throwing here on first. And he had somebody there for that quick stop. But a nice completion gets him across midfield. Pickup of 17. And that gets the 49ers the first.
First down, 49ers.
Get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Catch made over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Get set.
Working inside the red zone. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 20-zip lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers, nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
Yards on the play.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set. 380. Set.
Throwing on first is Herbert. He gets this one against him. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. It creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set. Delta. Set. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Kappa. Set. Kappa. Home troops right.
Herbert from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Go. Ready. Not. Hey, ram. Go.
Herbert here, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down, Purdy to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. From the red zone on 1st. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. He loses it on the hit. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like there's...
The Chargers get home, and they drop him. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. From the gun is Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Get set. Watch out. Yellow. Left. Okay. Up.
3rd and long, Purdy. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Pinheiro's kick is good. And before the half, they're able to tack on 3 more.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Always talking killer, thing like scissor, like yummy, somewhat about my physics. Yeah, they know what's up, cause I never gave up. All I know is going get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set. Hey, easy. Lion. Set.
Herbert on 1st down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Set. Hey, 380. Set.
Back to the air, Herbert. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Set. 380. Baylor Tiger. Set.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
5-9. Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Let's go. Go.
Now Herbert again. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Purdy on 1st down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
Yeah, really with I should probably side ahead, boy, because
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Set. Black 80. Black. Baylor Tigers.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set to
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play action now for Herbert. And they pick him off again. And the 49ers are going to have him down for his 2nd interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to attain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Eddie Pinheiro set to
Now
kick
Pinheiro
off.
on to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
I
got him, man. I got him. He's mine. He's mine.
Run. Ready.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Set. Go.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's hold on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chain. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Intercepted in the end zone. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
The chances to score have been so few and far between for offense that you got to come through with in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance of that interception.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out in the clear. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Get set. On 18, watch out. Yellow. Here we go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Yellow.
First down throw by Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey to touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. 380. 12. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to be hit, set after about a gain of 1 2 yards there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
180. 180. Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. Here's Purdy to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
But it brings up 3rd down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football, and they are hurting for points. They start this quarter with a huge lead. Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down.
Get set. Yellow.
We'll air it out on third. Kittle makes the catch. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
San Francisco.
First down, Purdy to throw. He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw again, it's Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er first down.
Watch out! 11. Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Yellow. Get set. It's yellow. 18. Watch out!
Stick into the air here. It's Purdy. Back to Pearsall again. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers are running them out of the building. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers continue adding on to that lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Ready? Delta.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And they pick him off again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. So we'll get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now. If it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Get set.
From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Pass is caught. 9-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dink knocks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. From the red zone on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To the air again. Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
62. Chargers, nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set. Ready.
Hampton now up the middle. And he cuts it back right. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating on run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Chargers 7.
They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Purdy looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's third down.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Again, it's Brock Purdy. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Hey, easy. We go orange. Set. What is it?
Back to the air, Herbert. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That throw is got to be the last we've seen of him in this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. With him 8 yards on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down, 49ers.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. 49ers nearing their first win of the season. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Get set. Watch out.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. He dodged the tackle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting and let you down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, shining bright. What cannot wait to get inside?
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Hey, Kaplan.
2nd and 10 now. Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
6 yards.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Ready. Baylor tight. Ready.
From the red zone now. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Now Herbert again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. Well, there was no hesitation there. I mean, none whatsoever. Putting the offense out to go for 2 there, Brock, and really at this point, what do you have to lose?
Yeah, you got nothing to lose. And really, this decision made before you ever hit the field offensively. From this point forward, you're trying to get as much as you can, as quickly as you can, and that means these 2-point conversions.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They're going to pass it here. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
On third down, Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers going to win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one.